We are starting to put the pieces and bits together for the water. The IBC, they are white. They cannot be white because the algae is going to grow inside and the water is going to be no good for doing anything. Before we get that first IBC ready, it's going to be to wrap it up with black plastic. And after some research, I figured out the best way to adapt the IBCs for storing water would be wrapping up with a black tarp. And that's what we're doing in the footage here. We are taking the measurements and we're gonna wrap the IBC. On the day of this footage, unfortunately, the battery ran out. I don't have the whole process of wrapping. What we did was kind of took the IBC, removed from the cage, took the black tarp, cut to dimensions, and wrap it as if it was a present box. And that's the final product here. We kind of protecting the IBC, making no dark and black, because when you store the water inside, the idea is for the sun rays and the light don't go in, so it doesn't form algae. This way we kind of have a storage for water. I don't know if it's gonna work, just time will tell. The house is sitting on about this level you see under me. So up there where you're gonna place the first one or maybe two IBC totes, because the gravity feed will bring the water down here. I'm gonna be building this on stage. The first stage is gonna be getting the IBC totes cleaning, ready for receiving water. The second one is going to be bringing water on a smaller containers I bought them already from the village here. The third step is going to be wrapping up all with black plastic, the IBC totes, and fourth is going to be placed then up there. Once we doing this, we reach the first milestones towers to have water here, and after that I need to do the plumbing, all the pipes, all the connections. It's gonna take some time. That's the plan. We try to carry the IBC with the cage, but it is quite heavy, and we figured out the best way would be to remove it. Because there is so much stones everywhere, so we was kind of trying to protect to not let damage on the end. It damages a little bit. We need to put pieces and bits over here and over there from duct tape. We're going down to the village, collect some water, bring it from there here. And this is gonna be our first container of water. Each of these containers holds 25 liters, which is more or less 25 kilos. I'm carrying one at a time because it's 25 kilos after some distance become quite heavy. we have a problem here. So the house is there. This IBC is about 1 meter about the house. I don't know if that's gonna be gravity enough to feed down there with good pressure on the wall. So instead to leave the IBC here, I'm thinking to leave the IBC there because it's another meter higher on top. So I'm gonna clean that part there, but that now I got a problem because I just spotted a snake here. So I don't know which snake, I don't know if it's poisonous. Snake somewhere down the bush. I don't want to kill it. The idea is to clean that platform there, flatten, put level. Tomorrow or day after I'm going to bring some bricks, start to build the bases there, and from there I'm going to move this IBC up there. It's going to be nice. With all the job that we've done so far, and seems to be not much progress, what is your thoughts? Because you were the most skeptical one towards this project. What do you think? How's it going? The speed it is going? And tell us a little bit about your experience so far.
I think it's not easy, but definitely is possible when you have a strong vision like you have. Everything step by step shows that good results. So I think it's difficult. Definitely myself, I will probably be struggling a lot. But someone who have a vision like you, someone who is, strong and persistent, definitely great results, because the place is absolutely amazing. It's lovely. The energy when you are here, you're relaxing. It's just the work you need to put in, but the great things needs lots of work, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Kalinia, of course, she likes it a lot.
Yeah, she does know yet how to deal with the snakes. There's a lot of snakes around. I think she needs to confront one to see what it is. And we are kind of skeptical on that point, but get used to. There's a lot of research, more research than the action. For me to do 1 day of work here is 2 weeks of research and checking materials and availability. One thing that I'm really struggling here in Spain, which I'm not used to in UK, when you order stuff online, it's like that. Next day, you will receive it. If it's 3 days, it will be 3 days. Here is mañana, and mañana does not mean tomorrow. Mañana means sometime in the future, so I'm struggling with that as well. Other thing that's really difficult here, when you check something on a hardware store, it says online, then you do the trip, traveling like a 40-50 kilometers to go and pick up, because that's the easiest way, and then you get there, the thing is not on stock. Apart of that, being an experience here, things are much slower than I thought it would be, much slower on a project of this scale. But if you have the vision, you research, and then you do each step that's going to lead towards the completion of the goal, I think that way is possible.
For me, it's going very fast. I see quite a lot of progress. So for you going slow, for me going fast. And for me, the things which I hate is the mosquitoes, the flies. I will find something to deal with it, because they really, when you doing something and you want to do fast, they really not helping, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a lot of work involved on the preparation for these IBC toads to be able to contain the water, which is going to be a potable and fresh water to supply the house and also the camping. and we are almost there. So there's a lot of steps. Now I need to do a foundations preparation. From tomorrow or the day after, I'm gonna check which position, where they're gonna stay here. I think we're gonna place them in one terrace up, and then I start to building the plumbing and the pipes, and soon we're going to start to fill these guys up with the containers which we already have. We have like 100 liters of small containers, 4 containers of 25 liters. So if I do 10 trips from the village and back, I'm going to be able to fill up one of those. That's probably how we're going to have water in these 2 guys here. 20 trips back and forward, and I have 2,000 liters of water for start to do some works here for preparing the camping and then preparing the kitchen and everything. So yeah, progress today. I'm happy about it.